have a sense that love is important to you and you have so much love to give, and I do pray and I do wish that you get that. And honestly, in all honesty, I see that for everybody tuning in right now. You are worthy of love. You are deserving of love. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the reading and see what messages are in store for you. Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kim and I do pick a card reading sometimes. Today just happens to be one of those days. I hope you enjoy this one, but as always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so listen to your intuition and see which messages resonate with you and which don't. Today I have a fun pick a card reading for you about your love prediction. Who is going to come into your life next? Who is your next lover? Who is your next relationship? If you are already taken, then I don't think this video is for you. This is for the singles out there who are ready for a relationship, ready to bring in somebody new in their lives. And yeah, I want you to know that my genuine prayer and wish for you is to find that perfect person for you, to find that person that compliments you and knows your love languages and respects your love languages, or language rather. My genuine wish for you is to find that perfect match for you, to find that person for you. And by perfect match, I don't mean that everything is going to be perfect and you're never going to argue, but this person is going to compliment you. This person is going to be that person who brings you to the next level, and you them. So this is for women and men who are single and who are ready to attract that next love. This is for the men and women who are ready to bring in that soulmate. I really hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and if it resonated with you, and I'll talk to you soon. Alright, so you can choose from any of the 6 images and go ahead and pause the video if you need more time. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. So I have your spread and your cards here, and I'm just going to go through them and then give you some messages regarding who your next love will be, or any love prediction messages for you. I'm so excited to get into this. But as always, only take the messages that resonate, or only take the messages that feel right for you, okay? This is a general reading. Imagine there's going to be multiple people picking one stack, and I'm going to try and get to the nitty-gritty and the meat of the message, but sometimes I get distracted with little details, just to kind of give like a little wink to somebody who might be watching, somebody whose energy I'm sensing. So that's why I kind of give like some details. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you the cards. I've already laid it all out. I don't know, and I want you guys to let me know down in the comments below if you like this better than me just shuffling on camera. So by the way, you guys, I'm now going to be reading reversals. I think your person has a balance of masculine and feminine with a temperance card. But also with the lady, they might be leaning a little bit more on the feminine side. And I see that there's somebody who is just a chill person, especially with this coffin and the temperance card. Like, they probably prefer like walking on the beach. They prefer reading books, I think. They're just hanging out, chilling. Let's see what else. And I see that they're very passionate with this 2 of Wands. They're passionate about their work. So I'm sensing that for a lot of you guys who pick group 1, your person is an intellectual. Let's see. Yeah, so with the house here, I'm getting that they really enjoy staying at home. So they're homebodies with the coffin here as well. They're homebodies. They like to stay at home. They're very moderate in their personality, meaning like, they're not going to go crazy. They're not the type of person to drink so much and they're not the type of person to drink a lot or to go to bars a lot and get super drunk and black out and have a good time. They're likely the person will have like a couple of beers or so, talk, have a good time, and then like leave pretty level-headed, you know what I mean? Not that it's a bad thing to like lose yourself completely. I personally don't resonate with that energy. No offense to anybody, no judgment, but I just learned my lesson the hard way. Like, I've been there, I've blacked out, I've been unable to control myself in drinking, and so I kind of learned my lesson. It was like, ugh, I'm over that. So I feel like, I don't know if this person has been through that sort of lesson, but I do feel like they're just chilling. They chill. I'm getting a huge sense that they're intellectuals. Believe in the impossible. Group 1, your person is likely somebody who's very creative, and you know, they're creative, and they're really interested in creating something that's of their own. And I feel like they're super into ideas. You know, you've got the new vitality here, 2 aces, clarity of belief. They're likely somebody who is studying for their PhD or something in a field like sociology or philosophy or something like that. They're intellectuals and academics is what I'm really getting. And I do see that this person is your soulmate. This is your love prediction, right? So this is your soulmate, and you'll know because they have that sort of solemn, serious vibe to them. Like, yes, you know, they'll have fun and they'll crack a smile and they'll make you feel happy and everything like that, but you can tell that they have a sort of seriousness with them. They're likely somebody who wants a family. They really enjoy being at home, having a home life. They have everything that they need and could ever want at home, whether it's their books, you know, their favorite foods. Maybe they have like a backyard that they just love drinking coffee at. Like, this person really enjoys their home space. Let's see, am I getting any signs though? I mean, you could be dealing with, I think this is a Sagittarius with the Temperance. This person could be a Sagittarius. Oh, okay, so here with the Attract, the Violet or Viola Odorata from the Herbology cards that I have, which I'll link all of these cards down below, but right next to this Intuition card, the Attract sort of gives this energy of, from the moment that you meet this person, you're just going to recognize them on an energetic level because you've known either unconsciously or down low that this is the type of person that you've been wanting to attract. This is the type of person that just feels right for your lifestyle. You know, you have interests that you share, but you have enough differences to keep you challenging one another. I'm getting that, yeah, so remember how I told you that they're very solemn and they have a sort of serious vibe to them? With the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups, I'm definitely feeling like they had some sort of loss in their lives. Either it was a breakup of a very serious relationship, they may have been married in the past, and they may have been cheated on, and it just absolutely devastated them. And that's why you also have the 9 of Wands here. It says here, in times of stress, be bold and valiant. So the 9 of Wands is all about like having your guards up and kind of putting a wall up because you're afraid to be hurt again. So interesting in this picture, if you see like this beautiful lady in this beautiful red dress, she's in like a very wild place by herself, you know? So she's somebody who stands strong and who thinks that they can do everything by themselves, and they're probably set on that. Like, they've probably come to accept that, okay, you know, people are not sometimes who I want them to be or who I expect them to be, and maybe other people don't share the same values and morals as me, so I'm just gonna do things by myself to prevent myself from getting hurt and experiencing this again. But yeah, so I'm also feeling like with the Temperance card, they're gonna want to take things slow. And yes, they've gotten hurt, but with the believe in the impossible, I'm getting that they're open to new love. They're open to having their preconceptions about love and what other people want, other people's agendas. They're open to having that challenge. So if there's somebody who previously doesn't think that love is real, there's a part of them that's like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just being overly cynical. Maybe I haven't healed my traumas fully yet. I'm sensing that they have this awareness because ultimately what they really want is this union. So you're getting a lot of equal energy here. When you meet this person, they'll treat you as if you're an equal, even if they have a degree or even if they're more financially stable than you. You'll get the sense that they respect you, especially with this Two of Cups here union. There's somebody who's respectful because they have gotten hurt before. They have been maybe rejected or made a fool out of, and they don't want anybody to feel that way. You have Two of Hearts and Two of Wands, two twos. Then you also have 29 with the lady here as 11. So you could be meeting potentially through a mutual friend that is a lady. That's what I'm getting for those of you who picked group 1. Maybe a mutual friend or a family friend or something like that. It could even be meeting through a boss or, let's see, a teacher or like an aunt or a family member that you're really close to and you can open up to and just be honest with. Let's see, anything else? Okay, so with the clarity of belief and the new vitality, what I'm getting here is that this person is going to want to communicate with you exactly how they're feeling. They don't want this type of energy of feeling like they're left out in the dark. So they're going to come towards you and communicate honestly because that's what they want out of a relationship. They're not playing any games. They don't want to hurt anybody and they don't want to get hurt. And I'm also getting the sense, group 1, that they've been seeking someone. They've been seeking their soulmates too. They've been wanting to attract their person, their life partner. I'm feeling like for those who pick group 1, this person is ready for, that love of a lifetime. They're totally ready for a commitment, a long-term commitment. They want a family. They're ready for marriage. Or if not marriage, they're ready for a life partnership and someone that they can commit to and be loyal to. I'm also getting that with the coffin and the house here, they might have some sort of inheritance, or you might have some sort of inheritance. So if this is resonating with you, then obviously this is your reading. But yeah, either you or them have an inheritance. It could also be from a woman in the family. Although that doesn't have to be the case. I was just getting that vibe from other people. But really, the strong message here is that this person, has been hurt in the past. And they don't want to mess around with anybody's heart, just like they don't want their own hearts to be broken and they don't want to be hurt, So yeah, there is that like, okay, I'm meeting you halfway. You meet me halfway and I'll meet you halfway. I'm not going to play any more games. I'm over that. I don't want to pretend like I like you and then just leave you. If I like you, I like you. They want to be honest, I think. But at the same time, they are going to have like guards up. And I think that for those who pick group 1, when this person comes into your life, you're going to sense that right away. And you're going to kind of ensure that they feel comfortable and that they feel like they can trust you. So I think that you'll make the extra effort to communicate and kind of clear out some of those perhaps uncertainties and doubts in their mind. So for those who pick group 1, I'm feeling like that person that you're going to attract into your life, whether it's a male or female, is going to really feel thankful when you kind of reassure them about your feelings, or you reassure them of where you want to go with them or how you're truly feeling. And I feel like they'll really enjoy and be grateful for your honesty, even if it's something that's uncomfortable to discuss. Okay? And yeah, I am seeing that there is definitely a lot of sexual chemistry. So despite any solemn energies that you may feel or any seriousness or anything like that, I get a sense that you guys are going to have a lot of fun in the bedroom, and there's going to be a lot of chemistry in the bedroom and passion. So, I mean, I think that's really cool. Your group 1, you're attracting somebody who is ready for a long-term commitment, maybe perhaps just like you, or rather you're attracting somebody who is not willing to play any games and they don't care. If you are going to play games with them, they're just going to cut you out of their lives, and I think what they really want is this soulmate type of energy, and they're not settling for anything less. So, okay, so I'm noticing that these two are 5s here. You also have the 5 of Cups. Interesting. So let me see. Yeah, they're just, this person is taking things slow, being very cautious. They don't want to kind of get someone's hopes up, or they don't want to get their hopes up, and they're just kind of going to take a step back and take a deep breath and ask themselves if this person or this connection feels right with them with this intuition card. Again, because of whatever happened in the past and whatever losses that they've experienced. So yeah, that's quite beautiful, I think. They don't want to get burned twice. They're done with that. They know what they deserve now, and I think that's beautiful that they've come to accept what they've deserved. Or I think that's beautiful that they've come to accept what they deserve, and they believe that they deserve, you know, great love. And I honestly believe that if you're watching this group 1, you can give that to somebody if that's what you desire, you know? So for the 2s, 2 of Wands and also 2 of Hearts. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that you guys are definitely going to be great communicators. You also have 29, which simplifies to 11. So this person is likely going to be a feminine communicator. By that, I mean maybe their love language is going to be communication. They're really going to appreciate, you know, kind of putting everything out on the table and making sure that their concerns and their wants are known and it's not some sort of secret. They don't want to read your mind or try to, and they don't want you to do that as well. So I think that's awesome, because that's something that I want, even though I didn't pick this pile. I did pick a pile, but I'm not going to say it until I get to that pile. But yeah, they're going to want everything on the table, and I think that's beautiful. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I certainly want everything on the table. I don't want to be guessing how somebody feels about me, you know. So that's why I really, really like this stack. Oh, okay, and lastly, I'm also getting with the coffin and house that someone could have possibly just moved out or moved to a new place. Someone could have ended their lease or something, ending with the household. And as bad as it sounds, what I'm about to say, like they could have, you know, lost their home at some point, which is unfortunate, but I'm seeing that they've moved forward from that. This could also be what the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Wands is about. Something about the home and losing something in the home. So yeah, it could just be also a message of loss of stability of some sort. So I think that's something to think about if it resonates with you. And as mentioned earlier, you'll definitely know. I'm getting that for those who pick group 1, or some of you at least, you're gonna be like, oh right, like I remember that one reading that said that there was something about the home. So yeah, that's this card for you. But yeah, I think that's all I'm getting for you guys, group 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Have a good one. Hey group 2, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I already have the cards laid out, and I won't be reading reversal, so I think that's something you should know. So group 2, what is my love prediction for you? Who is the person coming into your life? And who is that person that you're potentially going to be spending your life with? Or who is going to be your next lover? So I'm getting that with the dog and the whip. This man or woman is someone who is very loyal, and through their actions, they're gonna try and let you know that, or you'll see that in their characteristics. You'll see that they're powerful and they don't care what anybody thinks. They're gonna be honest about what they're thinking, what their beliefs are. They're gonna be very, very open about that. And it's almost like I'm getting a sense that they're almost like no F's given. They might have like unpopular opinions they might have unpopular opinions or something like that, especially with the Queen of Wands. I'm getting a lot of fiery energy. So this person could in fact be a fire sign. Aries, Scorpio. Oh no, Aries. They could be a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But let's see. Oh, another interesting thing is I'm seeing 2 Hierophants come up for you. So we've got that in the Power of Love and the Wild Unknown Tarot. So 2 Hierophants are showing up for you. This person can have traditional beliefs. They might even be conservative is what I'm getting. But more so, I'm also feeling like they're very spiritual. They love to teach others. Yeah, they love to teach others. They have some sort of spiritual knowledge. You know, they could have been they could be really religious as well. I'm seeing a holy book here, so they could be very devotedly Christian or Muslim. You know, they could be Jewish. They could have studied Buddhism extensively, things like that. And also because you have the High Priestess as well. This is a very spiritual card for me as well. So this is likely someone who's going very deep within themselves and asking themselves tough questions. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are and you know what you want. I mean, oh my gosh. Isn't that such a beautiful message? Exactly. So what I'm getting with you guys is that this person that you are going to attract into your life, this person that is your soulmate, is going to be a very spiritual person. They're somebody who reflects on themselves and their behaviors and their good characteristics and their bad characteristics. And I think for those who pick group 2, which is also the stack that I pick, this person is going to be very into religion. Either they've studied religion or, spirituality, esotericism. What is that word? So yeah, they're going to be very spiritual. They're going to be into religion. They've likely studied religion. Or just came from a very religious background. And I'm also getting the sense that they're exploring a lot of the philosophies, these world religions. I feel like there's someone who would explore that. Got the 2 Hierophants and the Magician. So yeah, you could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius as mentioned. So with the Moon, I'm getting that they're very mysterious. And because they're mysterious, I'm getting that, they pull people in. People are interested in them. They want to know more about them. When you meet them, you're going to want to know everything about this person. All right, so we also have meditate and contemplate. Some of you guys could be having dreams about this person. They could also be Pisces. So if you are having any confusion, group 2, meditating and contemplation might definitely help you out with that. You also have defend. Again, all of these cards are going to be linked down below. Dogwood, Cornus, Florida. Then you also have inner child. Oh my gosh, you know what I just got? So here it says Cornice, Florida, and then I saw the sun right away, and then I'm like getting a sense that they might be from a hotter climate. It could even be Florida. You know, you could be in Florida and meeting this person in Florida, or they could be from Hawaii, they could be from, you know, Bali, or they could enjoy going to Bali a lot because they're spiritual. And you know how a lot of spiritual people, they tend to go to Bali and everything like that? I'm getting a sense that they're that type of person to go to these very spiritual places and visit, like, you know, temples or like the pyramids and everything like that. With the inner child here right next to the defend, though, I'm getting that they might have gotten their inner child hurt in the past. Playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. Well, it's not necessarily that they've gotten their inner child hurt in the past. I'm getting that it could be that they're very adamant on defending their inner child. So they could just be someone who is willing to put in the time, effort, energy, money into being a playful individual or into lightheartedness. There's somebody who's willing to fight for the inner child of themselves and others as well. So they're likely someone who will defend people. Or there's somebody who would look at somebody's flaws and, you know, see the trauma behind that. Because they are so spiritual, because they have the high priestess here, they know that people who are mean, or people who are going through something like that, or people who are acting and behaving a certain way have likely been, or like people who are behaving a certain way, that stuff is not personal. You know, that stuff is likely from their environment, or coming from their parents, or where they grew up, or how they grew up, you know. I'm also getting here with the rat that they could be born from the year of the rat in the Chinese zodiac. Interesting. 5 of trees and the 10 of wands. This was sort of similar to the first group. These cards or something like this energy showed up in the first group as well. And then you have 5s, and then another 5 with the mice, and then Hierophant, 5. So lots of 5s here. This person could in fact be going through a huge change in their lives, or just a lot of things are changing, maybe internally or externally, and maybe they've been wanting to do that. They've been working hard on it. They could also be moving. That's a possibility. So interesting too. I just wanted to point this out real quick. You have 2 sun themed cards. You've got the Queen of Wands, who has like a sun behind her. And then you've also got the Sun card. For those of Pig Group 2, this person could be very joyful. You know, you do have playfulness and lightheartedness. They might make fun of things that you deem serious. So this person might be less serious than you, and this is something that might be clear in the relationship. However, it's not to say that they haven't gotten, you know, hurt in the past, or they didn't have their fair share of obstacles. They have, but you know, I think through their spiritual practice and really digging deep, especially with the High Priestess and 2 of the Hierophants, I'm sensing that they've come to really see life as a dream, and they've been through so much that they are not taking things as seriously anymore as they were in the past. They might meditate and contemplate a lot. Also, you know, you might meet them and then they might tell you like, oh, I love to meditate. Meditating is really important to me. But yeah, they're going to be mysterious, I think. And they have a lot of creative energy. They have this energy that just feels like that someone knows what they want and they're gonna go after what they want with the Magician and the Moon card here. There's somebody who just like really interests you. They have such a magnetic pull. They might be charming even. And yeah, they might be very charming. I'm also getting that with the sun and the mice here. Remember how I said that they were living in a warmer climate? It could be a very moderate climate as well with the sun and the mice right next to each other, possibly. But I'm also getting with these two cards that maybe when you meet this person, it's not going to feel very clear. Like you're not just going to be like, oh my God, this is this person. You might have a little bit of doubts about this person first. But yeah, with defend here, you might have doubts about this person, but I'm getting that you'll want to defend. Oh no. I'm getting that with the defend card. They could be someone who is in law enforcement as well, or they could be a lawyer, possibly. But yeah, I'm mostly getting that this person will really stand up for what they believe in. And if somebody like tells them that they don't agree, they're gonna make it known that they think otherwise, you know? They're not somebody who's going to back down from a fight just to keep things comfortable and like rosy. If they really don't agree with something, they're gonna do something about it. So yeah, they are definitely fiercely loyal. We have the dog and the whip card. They're very fiercely loyal, especially with the Queen of Wands as well. So yeah, this person could also have been through like some financial troubles, and you know, obviously sometimes people go through that stuff, but so they have a lot of great characteristics about them, but they might not be the wealthiest person ever. But I have a sense that you don't mind because you see a lot of potential in them, you know. They're creative, they're a joy to be with, they inspire you, they're a sun to you, they're a light. And they do have a lot of creative energy and power. And so you see their potential and you believe in their potential. Again, with the Teach and the Hierophant card, this person could also be a teacher. This could be a lawyer, like mentioned. Like these are just some of their potential career choices, but it doesn't have to be whatsoever. But their career choice could have something to do with teaching. It might be something that doesn't make a lot of money though, at least for now with the Five of Pentacles. But that's okay because that might be where you could help them out, and that might be where you can kind of bring in that balance. I'm really feeling like for those who pick group 2, your person doesn't care about money. What they really care about is their purpose, and they want to do something in their life that is meaningful to them, and they want to be of service to other people. They could also be at a time when they're just trying to figure out exactly how to bring in their talents and their interest all together to make money out of that. Again, this could be something that you could help them out with. I'm definitely getting the sense that they're doing a lot of soul searching, but in the same regard, they're very fiercely loyal, and that's just a great characteristic to have. You know, they could be teaching you a lot of things about yourself as well. I'm seeing that we have 2 2s here. Yeah, 2 2s with the High Priestess and the Whip. Yeah, I'm really feeling like this person really cares about their purpose, their life mission. They're not just going to do some job for money, and they're content with that. And I think that's actually quite beautiful because I'm a lot of the same, you know. I don't feel comfortable doing something just for money if it's against my values. So I feel like this person really feels that same way. I want to quickly see what this card is about in the deck, because I don't really know. So here is the official meaning of the Hierophant card from the Wild Unknown deck. Pause if you'd like to read. But yeah, it says here, mentor, seeking knowledge. So either this person is someone who's very hungry for knowledge, which I don't doubt. I think that this person is super interested. And you hear my nephew crying in the back. So yeah, group 2, you know, with the Hierophant here as mentor and seeking knowledge. Again, this person is someone who's very hungry for knowledge. This person probably likes books. This person probably likes books. Probably likes to write, probably loves or is interested in human rights and is passionate about human rights. Again, this person could be a mentor to you also, so they could have something to teach you, or, you know, they might be just doing something where they're mentoring other people, because as you can see, there's like children here, so they might be working with children. These are just some of the things that come to mind. Let's see what else. This is so important because this goes for this reading as well, and as for anything really in life, you have the answers within you. So don't question yourself. If something feels right, then it is, and you'll know how to go about things, what actions to take that are going to lead you to the path that's for you. So I think that this is so beautiful. I want to get a little bit of clarifiers, like how are they going to come off to you? 7 of Trees, contemplation. So yeah, again, contemplation. I'm feeling like group 2 at first, you guys might not be sure about each other. You might kind of hesitate about going for each other, or like taking the connection deeper for whatever reason. And I'm also getting that maybe it's not to be known with the moon here. There's just some sort of questioning of like whether they should go for this or whether you should go for this. Let me see if I can see another one. Okay, so I'm getting the Star. They could be an Aquarius possibly, but I'm also getting that they're just going to give you a sense of hope. Again, they're going to be like this beacon of light for you. You might be getting inspired by them. And then also we have the 10 of Coins. So ultimately, they have a lot of potential to make a lot of money. Despite whatever limitations financially that they've been going through, it does seem like they have this potential. You have the 5 of Coins and then you have the 10 of Coins. And I'm hearing ringing in my ears right now. So it seems like if they are going through some financial limitations, there is still that potential for success here. So it's not like you're always going to be broke or something like that if you end up choosing this person. Obviously, this person is very intelligent and really spiritual, and wow, that's just amazing. Ephemeral. That is just beautiful word. Daylily, miraculous. Lilios Fidelis. I'm getting the sense that for those of you who pick group 2, you might in fact have met or known this person before and likely have been attracted to them somehow as well, but nothing came of it. You might be meeting again later on, but if not, I'm definitely getting the sense that this person will energetically be familiar to you. And it'll definitely feel like, you know, you're meeting again. Yeah, I'm so sorry, you guys, if you're hearing kids in the background, but I don't mind. I love hearing them play around. But yeah, ephemeral is obviously, you know, lasting a very short time or something temporary. So you might be like, oh my gosh, this is not going to work out or whatever. And that's possible. This might not last for a long time, but I'm also getting that this could be a message of you being separated and then for a period of time doing your own thing, learning your own thing, growing as individuals, and then coming back together again to sort of bring everything full circle. And then that's when you decide to commit to each other. Because as mentioned previously, there was that sense of, I guess, being uncertain about each other, at least from the get-go. Like you're not sure if you should like move forward. So that's possible, group 2. Actually, I want to see though if I can get another clarifier. Let me see which one I'm feeling called to pull. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. We also got the Two of Cups in the previous group. So that might be something that you want to watch if you're resonating with this reading, because you did get a lot of similar cards. But with the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups sort of clarifying this Daylily card, it's definitely that, it could definitely be that, you know, you were just too young. You were ill-prepared for the connection, and so you had to grow as individuals, which is probably why, you know, High Priestess comes up as well. There's this need for inner searching, meditation, and contemplation. There's a lot of questioning here. And the Hierophant, maybe this was a message to you in terms of, you know, you have the Hierophant and then the Seven of Trees. So there was almost like this message of time needing to pass and learning certain things before everything again could come full circle. So interesting. Nevertheless, there is that equality, that same energy being given towards each other. So group 2, this person that you are attracting into your life or have already attracted and perhaps is separated from, is somebody who has the same exact feelings for you. They could also have Earth in their sign. They could also have Earth in their chart, or they could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You know, there is that certain feeling of time needing to have passed. Perhaps a distraction or someone new came in that sort of, you know, kind of was in between the relationship or getting in between the relationship. I'm also hearing ringing in my ears now, so that could be accurate for some of you guys, but I'm also getting a sense of youth here, youth being the issue. You're just being too young to be committed to each other, but I think over time the connection has remained. I think somebody had to sort of go on their own path before they could fully come back and, you know, be someone who can be committed, if that makes sense. Honestly, if it's lasting for a short time, of course I don't want that, but, you know, things change and that's completely okay. So this might resonate, this fact that this connection is temporary and you might not end up with this person. But nevertheless, you know, this person is definitely going to teach you a lot of things. You've got 2 Hierophants here about mentorship and seeking knowledge and then teach. Then the High Priestess, this person is going to help you connect to your authentic self. So, I mean, why not? So that's definitely good, right? I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 2. Give it a thumbs up if it resonated with you and if you got some interesting messages from that. And I would greatly appreciate it. You have a good one. Hey group 3, welcome to your reading. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Okay, I know some of you don't want to hear this, but I'm just reading what the cards are saying, alright? For some of you, this person could be from someone in the past who may have hurt you. If you want to pause and read this quote, I could also read it for you, but you have the 6 of Cups and the Devil, which are both 6s. A man should never be ashamed to own that he has been in the wrong, which is but saying that he is wiser today than yesterday. This might not be the truth or the case for all, but yeah, for some of you guys, this person that you're going to be attracting or this person that you're going to bring into your life might be from someone returning from the past, and you might not have a very beautiful history in the past, but what I'm getting, if this is resonating with you, is that this person has grown quite a bit. You've got the Judgment here. So also with the crown chakra, I'm getting that this person has awakened and they've come to a realization. You know, we've got Faith and Nourish. So it could be that, you know, they stumbled upon spirituality or they've learned something throughout the time you have been apart. The High Priestess also shows up here. But yeah, so with Faith and Nourish, this person, even if you don't have a good history, and if this is not resonating with you, give me one moment, because there is another meaning to those cards or to those combinations. But for those who are resonating with that, I'm getting that this person that may have been in your past, or maybe a past life connection, perhaps have awakened, especially with the crown chakra, and maybe have even stumbled upon spirituality, or, you know, gotten back into their faith, and they really, you know, began to look at themselves on a deeper level with the high priestess as well. So I'm getting a sense of self-development here being really, really important. Expect powerful change. This person is somebody who, you know, likes change and is now welcoming that. You know, for me, the Judgment card is that sort of reckoning, you know. I think karma has really hit this person, especially with the Embrace card as well as the World here. So in the traditional tarot, the 10 of Stars is the 10 of Wands. So I'm feeling like they've learned their lesson and they regret it. They regret certain things that have caused them to change a lot. So, you know, they got their karma and they're now embracing the lessons that came of that, because we also have the Four of Swords. My sun sets to rise. So there is this feeling of huge change and a huge transformation with this person. Whatever it is, this person could have been a player in the past, even with the Six of Cups here. You know, they could have been someone who had a lot of negative behaviors or addictions or obsessions with the devil. But they've changed a lot, because now, you know, we're getting a lot of cards with spirituality, and I think Judgment really reiterates that point. And then group 3, I also see that for those who are resonating with this person from their past, this person is going to stay loyal to you, especially if they're hearing talk about you, or if somebody's gossiping about you. This person is going to be someone who is going to defend you. But this doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I'm getting that for those who pick group 3, your person is someone who does not want to speak negatively about anybody anymore. You also have the 10 of Trees in the Art of Love Tarot as loyalty. So I'm feeling like all of these stacks, by the way, are connected, because the stack previous to this also had a lot of themes regarding loyalty. Or either you guys that are watching and tuning into this video are attracting very loyal people because you've learned that you don't want someone who is not, you know? So that's possible as well. But yeah, group 3, this person does not want to speak badly about anybody. They're very loyal to their friends and the people in their lives. And if you've already known them, if somebody talks to you, or if somebody talks about you, even if you have like a negative history, this person is still gonna like point out your positive qualities. Like if somebody says, oh my god, like she's so annoying, or like, oh my god, he tries so hard, this person is someone who's gonna say, you know, no they don't actually, they're just so passionate about what they do, and you know, they just have a lot of energy and they love life, and you know, they're the type of person to retort back and defend you or defend other people in general. Again, it could be because they've learned their lesson. You know, with Judgment, I'm also getting that they have new knowledge now that they haven't had before. So if this is someone who you met like really young, they've grown and they've matured, and they just don't want to have that same energy that they may have had in the past. And you know, they're definitely now more awakened and more spiritual than they've ever been. Like I'm almost sensing like they've been touched by the divine and they just can't go back, and that's the Judgment card. You know, they've been touched by an angel. An angel came into their life and taught them a really great big lesson. We've got the 10 of Stars and also another 10 of Trees, loyalty and hoarding. So in the traditional tarot, this is the card when a man is carrying lots of wands and like wooden sticks, if you want to call it that. So it's like a feeling of heaviness, and putting a lot of effort into something and feeling like you're not getting enough in return. And then the Ten of Trees is all about abundance and having your dream house and having all of the luxuries that you could ever want, or not all, but enough to feel satisfied and fulfilled. So I'm getting with these two cards, 10-10, that this person is a really hard worker. You know, they're willing to do what it takes to get what they want, to achieve their goals. And they do with the Nine of Cups here. They do every single time because they just don't give up. Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. Let me see any other ones. We've got 9 here with a dog, and then I also see 9 of Cups. So this is a message that, you know, this is the person that you're waiting for. Some of you guys perhaps let go of this person and you've been wanting them to change, and they have. You know that saying that goes, people don't change? They do. And this person loves that. They love self-development. They love proving the people who say that they can't change wrong. So this is their characteristics. They love self-help. They love self-development. And so you get to expect powerful change here. If you think this person can't change, they're going to prove you wrong. Am I seeing any signs? Let me see. Well, I mean, the High Priestess card is the only one that's really calling out to me as a sign. This card can be a Pisces or a Virgo card, so that could be significant for some of you, but nothing really is strongly popping out to me as a sign. And for others of you, here on this quote, Jonathan Swift, this person could have the initials JS, or they could be named Jonathan or John or something like that. Oh no, did I say Smith? Jonathan Swift. So their names could start with a J or an S, or their last names could start with a J or an S. They could have John in their name. They could have Swift. They could be named Jonathan or Nathan even. So these are just some names that are coming through. But yeah, overall, I'm getting the huge sense that they've grown a lot. They've changed a lot. They've changed their ways, and you know, they've been through a rude awakening. They could have gossiped a lot in the past, especially with the Birds card and loyalty, and then all of the change cards that are coming up. So again, this could be how they've changed. They could have talked negatively a lot in the past, or negatively about other people, and now they're just like, I don't want to be that type of person. I don't want to put that energy out anymore. So this could be how they've developed. This could be that judgment moment, you know. They might have learned something through their faith or their crown chakra that kind of got them to realize, like, hold up, wait a minute. I don't want to be that type of person. I don't want to be the type of person that just talks badly about people or perpetuates gossip and like negative talk about someone else. Because if I'm perpetuating that, then I'm saying that that's okay to be done to me, and that's not something I want. That's what I'm getting with those who pick group 3. So now, you know, you guys, I'm getting that this person is now, if not already, kind-hearted. And again, fiercely loyal. 2 of Coins. You see this 8 here? I'm getting a sense that this person is someone you could definitely spend your life with. I mean, yes, the 2 of Coins is almost like, oh, you're not sure. There's uncertainty there. But there's also that infinity symbol that, you know, despite whatever happens, there just seems to be like this attraction towards each other, and like everything just comes back into place. 2 of Coins, High Priestess, also 2. And then the Judgment is 2. What else? Anything else? Okay. Now for others of you who are resonating with this being like someone from the past, it could be that, you know, you break up and then you make up and then you break up and you make up. You know, if you don't want that, then don't take the messages. But if you believe in somebody and there's like something in your intuition telling you that not to give up on this person. Oops, I was holding that backwards. But if there's something inside you telling you not to give up on this person, then I would listen to that. And that's just the honest truth. That's what I'm feeling, because they obviously have a lot of potential to change, and I'm saying that they will, and they're open to that. And this will be your wish fulfilled if this is someone from your past. Now, for those who are like, nope, it's not going to be someone from my past whatsoever, time will tell, right? But if you're really hell-bent on that truth, it could be that this person is a past life relationship, and you do get that sense of familiarity, right? So I'm also getting that for those who pick group 3, this person is going to be very vocal about the lessons that... I just said vocal, and then my scarf fell off, and then it's like around my neck. So again, that could be a message that scared the crap out of me. I thought somebody was taking my scarf off. Okay. But yeah, group 3, this person can be very vocal about spirituality or just deeper lessons in life. Like, how someone will probably, how like other people will be talking about maybe just normal, surface level things, maybe like the news or politics or something. Like, this person is the type of person who will likely talk about things that go deep, and you're gonna look at them like, hold on, they're kind of different from everybody else. So yeah, group 3, this person is deep. If they weren't that way before, they certainly are now. Oh, and then I just realized, so here are some of the names that are coming up, right? We have Jonathan Swift from the Devil card. And then we also have Elizabeth Barrett Browning. So there's EBB. And then you could also be attracting a Liza, a Beth Barrett Browning, whatever. These are just some potential initials that may be resonating with some of you. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Okay, you know what I'm getting? Some of you guys, this person is like a pastor, or like is someone who speaks publicly about their faith. And I've already mentioned this, like them communicating and being vocal about like deeper truth and spirituality. But for others of you, I'm getting the strong sense that this person is actually a public speaker, and they're speaking very publicly about their beliefs and their religion. So, they could be someone who was atheist in the past and perhaps had a very spiritual experience, especially you have the crown chakra and the judgment card. They could have had a very spiritual experience that got them to really be passionate and talk about those experiences with other people. So quite interesting, because you have the Devil and the crown chakra, which are completely opposite of each other on the spectrum. So this is someone that has just been through it all, okay? But nevertheless, they're very experienced, and they're good for you. They'll be good for you, and yeah, like they're done messing around and playing around as well. And I really, really like that they're someone who really watches what they say about other people. Like, they might not be perfect, and that's completely okay, but they really watch what they say about you and about others. Like, this person is not someone who's going to kiss and tell, and if they do, it's gonna be in a way to bring you up, you know what I mean? And the words that they utter is going to be in support of other people, not to bring them down. And I think that that's such an awesome characteristic. And I'm also getting group 3 that this person is going to be the type of person that will give you hope. They'll come into your life, and you're going to feel like, wow, you're blessed. You've been given a gift. They are going to be a gift in your life. Not because, they're so much better than you, or they're higher than you, or you put them on a pedestal, but because they're genuinely going to make you feel good about yourself. They're going to be supporting you. And yeah, and I'm just sensing a sense of awakening, of positive awakening. So yeah, that is your reading. If you like this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Hey group 4, welcome to your reading. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, what signs am I getting for you? Okay, the only signs that are really clear for me right now is the Hierophant. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or the Queen of Pentacles and Earth sign. So again, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This person is also someone who is going to be very passionate or into service and being of service to other people. Whatever that means for you, I don't know. But, you know, you have 2 Six of Pentacles here. So that just goes to show that message. And then here it says Mohammed. So this person could also be named Mohammed, but the quote is, "A man's true wealth is the good he does in this world." So again, themes of service, right? But you know, you also get this card. Service is coming up strong in this reading. You know, this person could be volunteering a lot. This person could help the homeless a lot, or is very much so passionate in helping the homeless a lot. And I say that also because we have the 5 of Pentacles, feeling alone. Whenever I see the 5 of Pentacles, oh no, is this the 5 of Pentacles? Yeah. So whenever I see the 5 of Pentacles, I'm reminded of the original tarot of the 5 of Pentacles with the Rider-Waite deck. You know, it's like 2 seemingly homeless people who are shut out of this building or this church or institution or whatever. But it seems like they're not welcome and they're just in the cold and they're just downtrodden. So that's why I'm getting that they might be helping homeless people a lot. They may have even been homeless at some point in their lives. Okay, you guys, in all honesty, I'm feeling like this person could have some anxiety. So there's someone who might be feeling anxious a lot of the times. And I don't think that's something that they're gonna hide. I do feel like they might be a little shy. Be bold and make the first move here. So they might be like, oh my gosh, like how do they feel about me? Or how does she feel about me? Is she gonna be receptive to me reaching out to her? Like these are the types of energies that I'm sensing here. You know, you also have the Mountain and the Rider and the Crossroads. So again, there is that energy of uncertainty, like not knowing what to do, not knowing what direction to go, right? Hierophant. What I'm getting with the Hierophant in particular, you got the Just Breathe, 4/4, and another, and basically the same card. So this is the same card but in different decks. This card is about relaxing, you know, taking your mind off whatever it is that you're worried about and just, you know, closing your eyes and resting, essentially. So what I'm getting, I was sensing like this really anxious energy next to the Hierophant that tells me that this person is likely someone who is looking for their life partner. They want to get married. They want that committed relationship. They want a wife or a husband. And up until this point, they have not succeeded. And I do sense that that might be how you're feeling as well. So I'm feeling like you might have some sort of energy where you were in fact looking for your life partner or your marriage partner and you have not succeeded, you know. I'm getting that they have that same energy of like, you know, when is it gonna come for them? And I feel like you might also feel that way. And if not, you know, don't take that message. It's not for you, it's for somebody else. But if this is resonating with you, this person is going to feel the same. You're going to relate to them on that level. 2 of Angels, balance. Again, you're getting this sort of duality type of feeling. So that's why, you know, partly I'm feeling a lot of anxiety with this stack. Just, you know, uncertainty, not knowing what to do or how to move forward. It could be in regards to the relationship or just anything in general. But, you know, it could definitely be that this person might not be sure if they want to reach out to you. You might be feeling like they're pulling away from you. You might be feeling like, you know, do they like me? Am I the only one that feels like this? Is this an unrequited love situation? But it's because, you know, they don't want to be rejected. They might be a little bit shy. And you might be thinking that it's because they don't like you. So those are just possible interpretations of these cards. I'm also getting the sense that this person is a hard worker. They probably have a stable job, whatever that means to you. Oddly enough, I'm getting engineer. For some of you guys, your person is an engineer. Yeah, sometimes the messages can be so random like that, but they're so clear that I have to say them. I don't know why I'm getting Indian and engineer. Like, that's just the energy that's just coming through, so don't get mad at me. But yeah, they've been looking for a life partner, and you are that person for them. And I have a sense that you have been as well. So free will and choice. Yeah, this is next to the service card. This person is very service oriented. Maybe that had something to do with the engineering for some of you guys, but just whatever they do, they're choosing to live a life in service, even if it means they're working a lot harder. I'm also getting the sense that it might be taking away from their anxiety. So them being of service to other people makes them feel good. Now look at this picture, you guys. This man is just caring for the health of this other person. So, you know, you could be attracting a doctor, a nurse, or an engineer, like mentioned earlier. It doesn't have to be any of these at all whatsoever, but I'm just seeing that this person is someone who really cares about other people. And in a way, it's also them being selfish because they get something out of it. Okay, so with the mountains and the rider quickly. Yeah, like mentioned earlier, there's gonna be some sort of hesitation to come forward. Whatever that means for you individually, it's going to be different for everybody, but there could just be something blocking the connection, which I'm not getting any messages really about, just that this person is ready for a serious soulmate committed relationship. They're ready to start a family is what I'm getting. You know, also because I'm seeing this youth here and this Two of Swords card. I mean, I'm not exactly sure if this is intended, or this little person here is intended to be a young person, but I'm sensing a very young energy here. This person could also be a single parent. And I'm now sensing that they want someone who can be there for their child and be, you know, a real parent to their child, even if they're not blood. Be bold and make the first move. Like for the men out there who are resonating with this and who perhaps have a individual in mind while on this reading, I'm getting a sense that this person is giving you this message telepathically. They just don't want to put themselves out there again because maybe they have a child and they just don't feel comfortable in like putting themselves too out there, you know? Like they're a little shy about being honest about the fact that they want someone in their life romantically. I'm hearing nurse. Okay, so that could be resonating with some of you guys. Very caring individual. I'm getting Empress energy as well with this Queen of Pentacles and this card. Empress energy, like mother bear, mama bear type of energy, like protecting their child. Very caring, mature individual. Choice and service. Yeah, for others of you, they might be working during this whole pandemic as well. So with the choice and service. With the garlic there, they could be a vampire. Just kidding. No, but they could love garlic. I don't know. You might be like, whoa, maybe you meet them and they smell like garlic. No, I'm totally joking, but you know, you never know. That could be the case. Let's see. Should I get more clarifiers? Okay, I'm feeling called to pull this one out. Ace of Pentacles. Again, it could be an earth sign. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Henry David Thoreau. So, you know, your man or whoever it is that you're attracting could have Henry, David in their name. Their initials could be H, D, or T. Okay, so for you guys, group 4, this person could be wealthier than you is now a message that I'm getting with the Ace of Pentacles and Rider being both ones. This person could in fact be more financially stable than you. They could have their money in check. Again, it could be because they have a child and is a single parent, so they had to sort of step up in that way. Okay, I'm also getting a sense to pick this one up. 10 of Cups. Yeah, so what this person wants is a happy family. And this is actually a common theme for all of these stacks that I've chosen. Well, except group 3, but still, even then, I think all of the stacks so far are really open to this 10 of Cups energy coming into their life. They don't want to play games. They're done with the whole bachelor life thing, or they don't care about the single life anymore. They're ready to settle down, I think. Yeah, like this person also, group 4, is probably someone who likes to spend a lot of time alone, or if they don't necessarily like to spend time alone. Okay, they do, but at the same time they would enjoy having company, but especially like a romantic partner, but they just haven't found that right person yet. So they are definitely seeking a serious relationship. They might even be on a couple dating sites if you've met them. They might be like, oh yeah, I'm like on this dating site. And then you might talk about it a little bit, you know? But yeah, that's your reading, group 4. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Hey group 5, welcome to your love prediction reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you do remember to give it a thumbs up, okay? With that said, let's go and get started. First off, I'm seeing, for some signs rather, I'm seeing water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, or perhaps Gemini, with the Lovers and the King of Cups. And we'll also get more into the messages that these two cards have to show, but as you can see, this is red and then this is blue. So instantly I'm getting like this person is very complimentary to you. One of you may be a little bit more cool, more serious, more deep, more spiritual, and the other might be a little more deep, more spiritual, more introverted, while the other person might be more extroverted, you know, very active, whereas the other person might be more intellectual, likes to stay at home, chill a little bit. So there could be like a lot of I guess opposite traits, but opposite traits that also work well with each other, so that's always nice. So I'm feeling like you will learn a lot from this person. Emotions are running high, a new start is coming. Okay, so group 5, when you meet this person, you're just gonna be excited, like you're gonna want to know everything about them. You're going to want to look them up and everything like that is what I'm getting. So for some of you with the 4 of Cups, let's see, when the music changes, so should the dance. African proverb. For some of you guys, you might be disappointed that someone or some relationship that you were really into did not work out, and then this person could be coming into your life. So that's what I'm getting for those who pick group 5. Like for some of you at least, you're going to feel disappointed if you haven't already. Okay, no, scratch that. But for those who pick group 5, you likely have felt disappointed, or maybe you will be feeling a little bit disappointed, or you are feeling disappointed about a connection that didn't work out, and then this person is going to come into your life and you're going to kind of feel like, okay, now I see why it didn't work out with anybody else, you know? So, you know, this is the universe clearing that path away. Or this is the universe clearing the path for you. Now, with the snake and the whip, this is interesting. I'm feeling like for those who pick group 5, your person has likely been through their fair share of bad relationships. They could have been attracting the same type of person who don't treat them with respect, or who don't treat them the way that they want to be treated. This person that they keep attracting, or the person that they keep attracting, could be someone who is deceptive, is not honest with them. With the illusion here as well, right next to that. That's a possibility, and they might say this to you is what I'm getting. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Riches are not from abundance of worldly goods, but from a contented mind. You could be attracting someone with the letter M in their name. I'm seeing 3 M's here in this case. D is also very pronounced. But yeah, M or D, like these are some initials, quite possibly. Okay, but yeah, you know, it could be a water sign, like mentioned earlier. Okay, you know what I'm getting really strongly? You've got the 5 of Cups here. All of these decks are, by the way, going to be on the bottom in the description box. But yeah, you've also got the 4 of Cups. So lots of energies regarding just disappointment is what I'm getting. And then on top of that, you also have repel. So here's the thing, group 5. For some of you, and this is not for everybody, but for some of you guys, this person is someone you're not going to be instantly attracted to. You might have even met them already, but they're probably going to repel you in some way. Like for some reason, maybe, you know, you might be this person instead. You might be someone who has been attracting the same type of people who mistreat you or who deceive you. And who always somehow perpetuate some sort of illusions. And this person is just going to be so different, and that's why maybe you might be feeling repelled to begin with, because they're so different from your past relationships. But that's a good thing, is the message that I'm getting here with repel. Yeah, like, you know, they might be really nice. They might be the nice guy, and you might be into the bad boy type. But overall, I think you're kind of... At least I feel like in the beginning you might be underestimating them. Like you might see them in a certain way to begin with. Like they might be the nice guy and that might just totally turn you off. But I feel like as you get to know each other, and the longer that you get to know each other, with the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Lovers and the King of Cups, the longer you get to know each other, you're going to start to see this person in power. So you're going to start to see a lot of their very powerful and positive characteristics. And you're going to see them, if you're a woman seeking a masculine man, at first you might see this person as too weak for you, or like not masculine enough. But as you get to know them, you'll start to see like a lot of their masculine qualities, and I think it will really start to turn you on. When the music changes, so should the dance. Yeah, so I'm feeling like for those who pick group 5, there is going to be quite a change. And interesting too, because as mentioned earlier, you know, you go from cold to hot. So that could be a message as well. Like first you're like, not interested, like utterly repelled by this person. And then later on you start to really develop some interest for this person. So yeah, the 10 of Swords. Again, like I feel like everyone who is tuning into this reading is attracting someone who has already felt extremely low in their life. They've already felt extremely broken for some reason. They've hit their lows and now they're climbing up again. They're finding new hope in their lives, and they've gained a lot of strength from the adversities that they've experienced. Because I've been getting this card, I think, with every single deck or group so far. You know what? I'm getting that this person is just very emotional. Okay, let me be like really honest. I'm tuning into a feminine female energy, and she is utterly repulsed by emotional guys who show their emotions because maybe of her parents or her environment or the way that she was raised and the way that she was taught to believe that a man should be, which is like not emotional at all, someone who is very cold and stoic and not showing their feelings, right? But this person, I feel, that is going to change your perspective on that is someone exactly the opposite. Yes, I do feel like with the 5 of Cups, they'll have a lot of stoic energy and they'll have a lot of pain that they're carrying and they're not going to be really like super open about. But I'm also getting that, you know, they don't have any problem with talking about their past and how they've been hurt in the past. And they don't have a problem being honest about their feelings. With a new start is coming, you guys, group 5, I'm getting that this person is going to be quite different from your usual type. Let's see if I can get any more clarifiers. Okay, so I got a clarifier for these 2 cards, and I got the Anchor. So yeah, maybe in the past you've been feeling like shaken or unstable in your relationships. There was just no trust with the snake in the whip here. You know, you might have been like, oh, you know, when am I gonna find someone that I can trust? Or they may have been feeling like this. But with the Anchor here, this person, this relationship that you have together is going to really make you or help you feel more secured. And there's going to be a conscious effort on that part because, you know, with pain comes lessons, right? And I do feel like this person has went through their fair shares of losses and pain and heartbreak. And they don't want to cause that on anyone because they've felt what that felt like in themselves. So they're treading very gently in that way. So this person is definitely going to be your equal. Again, with the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, strengthening bonds. This person could be an earth sign, especially because we have the Queen of Pentacles. So earth is coming through quite strongly. A Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. Could also be a water sign or Gemini, and could have all of these in their chart, obviously. Okay, so now what I'm sensing is like, if you believe in twin flame, this person, you might consider this person as your twin flame, or you might question whether this person is your twin flame. Like, that might pop up in your mind. But it's going to be like, you're not exactly sure is what I'm getting. I'm also getting the sense that this person is someone who likely, like, this person is someone who gets into long-term relationships quite easily, and you might be the opposite, or vice versa. So you might be the one that's, you know, easily into long-term relationships, and they might not be. But more so the man in this relationship, the masculine, he is someone, or she is someone who thrives or typically attracts long-term relationships. So they probably had like a couple or a few relationships, but they've all been very long. A lot of them could have been in abusive relationships, emotionally abusive relationships, or maybe even physically as well, unfortunately. I'm also getting that some of you guys, you are attracting someone who likes to be on the ocean. They might be on a boat a lot for whatever reason, a ship. These could just be potential careers for them or interests. Anything else? Let me see if I'm feeling called to pick up any other clarifiers. Okay. Crown chakra, divine consciousness. Look at all this purple. Again, someone who is quite a very spiritual person, which makes sense because you are in a pick a card reading. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really getting a sense that this person knows or cares too much about tarot. But I am getting that they've likely had their fair share of studying Eastern religions. They might be into yoga. I'm really not getting a sense of any like Abrahamic religions here, but that could definitely be the case as well. But yeah, this person is just very spiritual, you know, interconnection, expansion, oneness, light, and then crown chakra. I'm hearing Kundalini for whatever reason. So this person could be into yoga as well. This person could be from India. Hinduism with the snake and the Kundalini. This person could be Hindu. You know, these are just some messages. Only take the ones that resonate, of course, but I say that over and over. But I just want to reiterate it. Anything else? I want to see the official meaning of this card in this deck. I'm not very versed in this Wild Unknown Tarot. 5 of Cups. Okay, grief, disappointment. The 5 of Cups indicates a time of sorrow. A relationship may fall apart or an old friend could slip away. There will be disappointment and even regret. When this card appears, it's not important to make hasty decisions. It may also be helpful to look at the type of expectations you place on others. Perhaps they can never do enough to please you. So that could be resonating with some of you guys. Okay, for some of you guys, you may have already met this person. You may have already been in a relationship and you probably broke up or something. And so now with the Ace of Pentacles strengthened in bonds, there's a sense of like working things out. And you know, you might even go to therapy or couples therapy or something with the crown chakra and divine consciousness. You might actually seek help to help this relationship. Those are just some possibilities, of course. You know, I'm also getting that with the emotions are running high. I'm sorry if you're reading this and you've gotten cheated on or deceived in some way that really causes 10 of Swords moment for you. I hope you know that you are on your way to healing, and you will heal and you will be better and you will come out of this better, okay? But I do get a sense that they could be quite a tease. So you might get that sense that they are a tease. Not in a bad way, like they just like are lighthearted and they might make fun of you a little bit. I don't know why I'm getting that, honestly. It just feels a little like that. Oh yeah, because the King of Cups, I mean, look at his face. Like, he just looks like he's a tease. I'm gonna get a couple more clarifiers. We've got Justice. Could be a Libra also. Libra could be significant for you. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. So quite interesting. This person could be a William, a Will. Initials also could be W and S. But yeah, like, despite whatever is going on in this connection, even if this person's a tease, they're very honest. If they say they like you, they do. And yeah, like, I'm sensing like fox energy, mischievous energy right now. But despite it all, still very truthful and a good person. Ordinary riches can be stolen. Real riches cannot. In your soul are infinitely precious things that cannot be taken from you. Oscar Wilde. This person could also be an Oscar. Again, 2 W's here, so W could be an interesting, or W could be like their initials, or they could have a W in their name. So, you know, with these 2 cards as clarifiers, it may as well be that the snake energy is, they could have definitely been played or stolen from even. But I'm not really getting that strongly. That could just be a possibility. But I do sense that they really want justice. They have that drive for justice. They're financially savvy individuals for sure. Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, you know, Queen of Pentacles. So, I wouldn't be surprised if this person knew a thing or two about the stock market and was investing in it already. Okay, so that's your reading, group 5, I think. I hope you enjoyed it, and do give it a thumbs up if you did. Thanks for watching. Hey, group 6, how are you? Welcome to your reading. Are you ready? Okay, so you got 2 Scythe. 10-10, interesting. And then Knight of Hearts, romance. So the Knight of Cups, 2 of Wands. It says here, the first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. JP Morgan. This person could be named JP. They could be named Morgan. They could have JP and M in their names. These are just potential initials. Oh, and then you got the King of Angels. This is the King of Swords. Peaceful warrior. Could be dealing with an air sign or a water sign. But yeah, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or perhaps a Libra, Gemini, or what was the other one? Aquarius. Okay, giving and receiving, 6 of Pentacles. And then the Ace of Wands. 4 of Wands. You've also got passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. And enjoy, strawberry. Interesting, like right after the other, you got enjoy here. Joy and enjoy. So this person may as well be named Joy. This person could be Joy, or they could just be like a very lighthearted, fun, bubbly person. Don't let your past hold you back. I feel like this person is certainly the type of person to not let their past hold them back. They always have a smile on their face, or they try to keep a smile on their face, and they try to stay positive. Okay, 7 of Wands, and also the 4 of Wands, which you've gotten twice now. And then, last but not least, Strength. So you could be dealing with a Leo. I'm also going to get clarifiers as we go along. Okay, so signs right away. I've already said, air signs with a Knight of Angels, the King of Angels with the King of Swords, right? But now I'm also getting a Leo with Strength. It could also be a fire sign with the Ace of Wands. I guess all the signs are really showing up, but I'm not really seeing strong earth. So I'm seeing a lot of water, fire, and possibly air sign. So interesting, you have a couple doubles here. So you have the Scythe and the 4 of Wands. So instantly I'm getting that for other people there could have been a falling out of a group of friends. See this Fountain card here? I'm getting a sense that these are a group of friends, maybe childhood friends or college friends. There could have been a falling out with those friends, and also perhaps an ending of a marriage of some sort with the traditional 4 of Wands. So yeah, that's why you also get this card of don't let your past hold you back, and the Strength card. So it seems like they're really trying to muster up a lot of courage to get through this perhaps difficult time. But yeah, I feel like this person is the type of person to be a class clown. So they're very funny. They have a great sense of humor. They're likely someone who tries to keep a smile on their face despite whatever adversities they're going through. Because yeah, they've been through some hard stuff, some endings, but they don't want to stay wallowing in their sadness, They do want to be in a romantic connection with you. Obviously, this is a love prediction reading, but with a Knight of Hearts here as romance, this is someone who, yes, they're funny maybe, but they'll really be into romantic stuff. So if this is a girl, she'll like to take pictures with you, she'll love to go on dates, she'll be sweet, cuddly, she'll do cute things for you. And if this is a man or a guy, this person's going to bring you flowers, going to take you out, going to treat you very nice, and make you feel good in the relationship. They're going to spoil you is what I'm getting. You're just going to have a good time with each other, and you're going to have lots of laughs. They may like strawberries, or they may smell like strawberries when you meet them. This could also be a symbol that might be popping up for you guys if you're... This could also be a symbol that could be popping up for you with the strawberries as well. But yeah, group 6. Man, this person is such a strong individual, very passionate. If you can see the Ace of Wands and the Passion card and the Enjoy, they just love life and they live life to the fullest. You know, you'll see them jumping off cliffs and going outdoors and going on this huge adventure. I see them going backpacking, and I see them going to islands and island hopping and things like that. Like, they travel a lot. See, I'm also seeing that they probably traveled a lot with their friends. You know, maybe to Bali or not Indonesia. But, you know, they could have been to the Philippine Islands also. They could have went to Hawaii recently. And, like, I'm feeling a lot of water adventures. But yeah, like, for group 6, the person that you're attracting, I do predict that they're going to be extroverted or more extroverted than you. Yeah, like, it's just going to be a good time, honestly. And I do get a sense that this person that you're attracting is very good-hearted, kind-hearted person. They're likely, like, very close with their mothers is what I'm sensing, especially if you're a woman inquiring about a guy. You know, you'll start to think, like, oh, wow, like, they're really close to their mom and they really respect their mom. And it makes you feel really proud of them. It gives you, like, very warm feelings in your heart, if that makes sense. I'm really getting a sense that they are a child at heart. You could also be dealing with someone who is a surgeon with the Scythe here. But 2 4 of Wands. This is very interesting. Okay, so if the part about them perhaps, you know, changing their group of friends or going through a breakup or perhaps even getting divorced, a marriage ending, if that's not resonating with you, I do get a sense that there might be a sense of feeling like you have to choose over your friends or them, which I don't mean to be a bad thing. It seems like you'll want to spend a lot of your time together. Like, this is the type of person who has a lot of friends, close friends, but when they get into a relationship, they just, like, have that relationship take over their life. Not necessarily in a bad way, but they just wouldn't want to spend time with anyone else except their significant other. You know what I mean? Because, like, they love is what I'm getting. They definitely love. Like, I'm really sensing a boyish charm here with the Strength card. Lots of energy, group 6. This person has a lot of energy, and they're boyish, they're funny, they have so much energy, they just want to do everything. So they probably also love to work out. They're probably someone who, you know, goes hiking a lot, goes running a lot, is always needing to be physical. Or not physical, but they're likely someone who always needs to be physically active, if that makes sense. I'm also getting the sense that they take care of their bodies really well, so they are going to feed their bodies the right amount of nutrients, so they're well aware of that. And yeah, like, whatever happened in the past, they're just gonna keep moving forward and cut the negativity out, cut the worries out, and exist as though it never happened. Yes, they'll learn from it, I think, but they just don't let any worries hold them back, which is definitely admirable. Especially for those people who are, like, overthinking a lot. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of yellows and red. This person likely has a very strong sacral chakra. So this is a sign of them having very firm abs. So this person is athletic. Again, as mentioned previously, physically active. They're very strong individuals. Like, if you're inquiring about a guy, they'll be muscular. They'll be, like, built really well. And it's not just genes at all. It's because they actually make the effort. Yeah, like, they've had a very good childhood. 4 of Wands and 2 4 of Wands. They've had a very, very good childhood. They've had friends they've grown up with for a long time. They have family that they can rely on, family that they trust. They're likely very, very close to their immediate family or siblings, perhaps even. They could also have a big family is what I'm getting. We have passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, joy. 25 simplified into 7, and the 7 of Wands. So whatever it is that they want out of life, they're going to go for it. They're going to fight for it. They're likely going to be someone who is very, very, very passionate about something. The moment that you meet them, you get the sense that, wow, this person is really, really, really into something. It could have something to do with the water as well. So this person could likely be a surfer. Not necessarily professional, of course, but they could just really, really love surfing. Or traveling, I'm getting. They could love skiing also. I'm getting that with a group of friends here. Like, they just love going on trips and outdoor trips with their friends. They could also be a dancer for others of you. You might notice that they love to dance. Or like their type of music is music that you can really dance to and just go crazy with. I'm getting like house music as well, or even salsa is possible. Like house music, EDM, electric music, stuff like that. They could be into that. So yeah, with the Strength and Ace of Wands, again, they have so much energy. So much energy, and I'm kind of jealous. But not only that, not only are they physically active, and not only are they like strong energetically, very bubbly individual is what I'm getting, group 6, but this person is also physically very strong with the strength. This could also have something to do with, the sex also. Let's see what else. Cross and the clouds. Again, of course, this was almost perfect. I almost wish I didn't get clarifiers, but we also have the Son of Cups, the Page of Cups. So yeah, there's lots of like romantic energies, but the cross and the clouds kind of tell me that, there's an uncertainty there. So you might not be so readily attracted to this person. Yes, definitely, there's going to be attraction, but you might not be sure exactly what it is with the clouds and the cross. Or, this could just be talking about your blockages. Let's see if I can get anything else out of that. The World. So instantly what I'm getting here is like careers could be getting in between. Work situations could be getting in between, or just current situations being this cross and cloud moment. I almost want to get one more. Okay, should I get one more? What do you need to release? Interesting. So, the cross and the clouds could be about you. What do you need to release? Don't let your past hold you back. This might as well be a message for you. I'm almost feeling like it's talking to you. I am hearing, maybe you think you're not good enough for this person. That's a possibility. Yeah, like with the Page of Cups, like this is that younger, or this is that newer sort of emotion, almost a little bit of a surprise, very subtle, but still there. And next to the Knight of Cups, or the Knight of Hearts, it does tell me that there is something growing here. But still there is an uncertainty, so it's still fairly new for others. It could be that there's some sort of characteristic or something about this connection that might feel a little like it's going against what you want, if that makes sense. Or maybe you didn't previously picture yourself getting into a relationship with somebody like this. It could definitely be that you're fighting it with the 7 of Wands. It could definitely be that, you know, you always thought that you would go for this type of person or that type of person. And I do feel like this person kind of catches you off guard because you're interested in them, but they're not your usual type. Yeah, Two of Swords. Did we have this already? No, but yeah, there is going to be that like iffy energy for some reason. And I do feel like it's because this is not really the type of person that you typically go for. They might be too hot, like excited or full of energy. And that's not something that you're used to, you know. You don't know if you'll be able to keep up perhaps, or like if you'll always end up doing things separately because of such a huge difference in your temperament. I was gonna say that it feels a little like, you know, you will be brought into the family and accepted and welcomed. But I keep seeing or connecting these two cards with with a scythe. And the scythe is all about cutting off something, like getting rid of something. So it's hard to say that. I almost feel like you just want to be together, which, you know, I don't know, maybe that's the cross moment. You want to be together and you just want to like shut everyone out because, you know, you're so passionate about this connection that it almost feels like you want to like, you know, stop talking to your friends and just be fully involved with this person. You know that situation that I think we're all familiar with, where when somebody gets in a relationship, they stop like talking to their friends, or they stop caring about their friends. They don't stop caring, but they're just distracted, or their focus is on something else. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like there's that energy underlying this reading of maybe some animosity about that. Like the relationship somehow taking the energy away from what predated it. You know, it could have been a group of friends. It could have been a family member with the Four of Wands there. I don't want to say that you might end up leaving someone for this person, but that is definitely a possibility for others of you, unfortunately. Because I really don't like, you know, someone feeling sad at another person's gain, but at the same time, you know, we cross people's paths for a reason. I do get a sense that he's a peaceful warrior. I don't get the sense that they would ever hurt anyone. I just really feel like they're very good-hearted with the King of Ages. Like they're so pure, you know? It could be that they left these relationships because they saw that it was the best way for them to move forward. So it almost feels like they were doing it out of self-love. But yeah, only take the messages that resonate, and if you did like this reading, give it a thumbs up. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.